Good afternoon, my people. Thank you for coming back to another Tony Montana video. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't going to do this video in English, but I figured my lunch didn't come. That they messed up my lunch. I'm here at the seminar. It's a boot camp seminar for a couple days that I paid over a good chunk of money for, and this is just for simply learning to do another type of business so I can gain more income. Hopefully that the idea would be that become able to just do my dogs, enjoy my dogs while there's passive income. So sorry, I just stepped on wet paint. Basically this video is going to be talking about making the right decisions and when to make the decisions. Okay, sometimes you make decisions because you're listening. Most of the time, you're listening to someone that you feel is has more experience in the dogs, or that you found you found information somewhere else and you find it that to be credible. Now, I will tell you, even when people are truly trying to help you, they might mess up what you're doing by that help. Even when that help, that advice has actually benefited them and their dogs. Now, why is that? It has to do with It has to do basically with each dog is individual, and as such, each dog, you might have two dogs from the same litter, but they might digest and they might absorb the nutrients. I'm giving you as an example of nutrition. They might absorb and use the nutrients differently one from the other. You ask the owner, you ask the trainer, you ask the dietitian. You need to find out what works for your in particular dog. And the way you do this, obviously, the way you do this is by trial and error. Now, don't do like, and I'll give you an example. Canelo Alvarez, great boxer, great. You always saw them having great stamina, great power, and everything was great. Yet, in his last bout against the Russian, he decided to do away with meat. He became a vegan. Now here's the side where I am doing my seminar. So he decided to become a vegan. Now, for most people, they're like, well, there's nothing wrong with it. But there were things, because his body and himself was used to performing a certain way, and his trainers and the boxer Canelo felt that was the best way to perform, meaning certain volume, certain speed, for certain power. All that worked well with Canelo, but they forgot that the diet really was the beginning of all that. I feel that aside from not being his weight, I feel that he shouldn't have changed the diet without changing his style, without making adjustments to how he allowed his body to perform. Now, this is going back. I'm circling back to the dogs. With the dogs, it's the same thing. But obviously you're not going to make a dog vegan, but you will try to make the dog perform better every time. Now, if you make changes to the diet, you have to watch and test how that change to the diet it comes out as performance, because the change of the diet could make the dog not react the way you expect, or not react the way your mentor, whoever your advisor was, expects the dog to react, because the dog is an individual, and as such you need to see how everything you put into the body works out. So you have to be very careful, and don't be mad at people because they might be trying to help you, but because they don't know everything about your dog, they won't be able to do this at the best level, at the highest level. You know, you have to know that's why you won't see, you know, dietitians say, hey, this is an umbrella for the no, they review, especially if you have an elite dog, elite performing dogs, then you have to, you know, be more careful, because things change very quickly. It's an inches game. All right. So anyway, you have to be careful that you don't make changes before, you know, right before a great event, a big event. You have to make sure, like in Canelo, if he wanted to be a vegan for whatever reason, then he should have probably taken an easier fight, not one against an elite boxer that was undefeated, that is undefeated, and a champion. He should have taken someone with like a mid-range boxer, so that way he can see how his body performed after the change, and then change his style, change his training according to the changes he made in nutrition. Same thing with the dog. When you make those changes, sometimes you're gonna have to make changes to how you train them, how you put them in the keep, and how you know, perhaps if you know, you want to pull him want him to pull early. Normally, for example, if you normally want to put the dog to pull early, fast, hard, and then relax, then, you know, and then now you might be looking for the dog to have a different approach to the same thing. Okay. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, quick video. I'm gonna go back to the seminar. I just want to make sure that I put in some content for you guys. This is Tony Montana. Until next time.